Some players in some countries are currently taking part in the Euros. However, clubs back home have been working to get deals done for next season. This week's rumours of incomings and outgoings at Scottish clubs have been in full force. Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we do have our weekly instalment of the SPFL transfer roundup, where we take a look at the transfer links and rumours, incomings and outgoings throughout Scottish football. But before we get into the video, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for more Scottish football content. Let's start with the champions Rangers and discuss departures and possible exits from Ibrox. Earlier this week it was announced that Greg Stewart had left the club, with his contract expiring. However, after the news was reported, there hasn't been any rumours linking him to another club. However, on a free transfer, I think Stewart would be a great asset to any Scottish club. Now moving on to another player who could exit Rangers, that being George Edmondson. Edmondson was sent on loan to Derby County for the second half of the season after he was shut out of the Rangers team after breaking COVID rules. Playing under Wayne Rooney, Edmondson helped the Rams stay in the Championship on the final day. And after impressive performances, clubs south of the border have lodged in bids to secure the player's services. However, it is being reported that they were all rejected, and it is not yet known if Rangers are willing to sell the young centre-back. As for incomings, Rangers are always being linked with players. Having already signed Sakala and Namdi Offerbor, more rumours and links keep on coming. Ivan Lepinjica is the first name linked to a move to Govan. Lepinjica is a Croatian under-21 international that currently plays for Rijeka. It is understood that the cultured midfielder could be available on a loan deal with an option to buy, after his breakthrough season where he became a regular contributor for his club side. Rangers know the Croatian market well, with Barisic and Katic making a good impact at the club. Another midfielder that Rangers have been linked to is Joey Veerman. The prospect of signing Veerman excites Rangers fans, although they know it would be a tough one to pull off, as there are lots of potential suitors after his signature. However, Rangers have been given a slight boost this week in the pursuit for the Dutchman, as Atalanta, a club who were in the driving seat to sign Veerman, have supposedly opted to splash the cash elsewhere as they close in on AZ Alkmaar's Teun Koopmeiners, who plays in Veerman's position. That being said, there is no reports to say that Rangers have made contact, but if the Gers do want to sign him, he could cost as much as £8.5 million. Now moving over to the green side of Glasgow, Celtic this week announced their new manager Ange Postecoglou, and with the appointment of him it comes at no surprise of the immediate link to new signings. Postecoglou most recently managed in Japan, in Yokohama, and that is where Celtic's first link is from. Adu Onwayu is the first man being linked to Celtic from Japan, and currently plays for Postecoglou's former side, Yokohama. Onwayu scored 14 goals under Celtic's new boss, and is also a Japanese international striker. With the constant talk of Edouard leaving, I am in no doubt that Celtic will be after a new striker, and it is being reported that Onwayu could be on the radar. Time will tell if this deal does come to fruition though, but Celtic fans do expect to be linked with players from the J-League, as Ange knows the market very well. Another player being linked to Parkhead is Australia and Arsenal goalkeeper Matt Ryan. It is no secret that last season Barkas didn't live up to expectation, and Celtic were frustrated with their goalkeeper options. With Postecoglou coming in, he may bide his time with Barkas or may bring in a goalkeeper he can trust. Ryan played under Postecoglou in the Australian national team, and the Celtic boss spoke of him very highly. The 29-year-old is currently a backup keeper at Arsenal and could be up for a switch for more game time. It is being reported that Celtic would want to loan the player, and I personally think it would be a good deal for Celtic, bringing in a heavily experienced goalkeeper. As for outgoings, Olivier Ntcham has supposedly agreed personal terms with AEK Athens. However, Celtic could still trigger an extra year in his contract if they wanted to get a fee for the player. Ntcham was sent on loan to Marseille for the second half of the season, but was doomed from the beginning when manager Andre Villaboa stated he never sanctioned the deal and promptly quit after. As I said, Celtic could extend his contract to get some money for the player, however they may elect just to getting him off the wage bill, so Ntcham could move to Greece with AEK Athens. Christopher Ajer, a player that came out last week saying that he wanted to leave Celtic on international duty, we haven't got any further update on this at this time. Newcastle and Bayer Leverkusen are two clubs that are said to be heavily interested, however no contact has been made, and I believe this will be concluded after the Euros. Edouard's another player who we said is set to be moving on. There is no update on his proposed transfer to Leicester as of yet, but again I believe this will be concluded after the Euros and when Ange Postecoglou can speak with him in pre-season. Leicester have apparently agreed a £15 million fee for the striker. That's us finished with the old firm links. Now we move on to the other Scottish clubs, and no better place to start than Liam Kelly. Dundee United and Motherwell are in the race for QPR keeper Liam Kelly. The keeper excelled with Motherwell during a loan spell in the second half of last season, playing a big part in keeping the Fir Park club in the division. Kelly returned back to QPR and has made it clear he wants to leave if he doesn't get first team action. The Motherwell manager has already came out publicly with the intention to sign the 25-year-old, however may face competition from Dundee United as they could lose Benjamin Siegrist after a great campaign. Both clubs will probably be looking to get the keeper on a loan deal. Now on to Hibs defender Ryan Porteous. Porteous had an impressive campaign at Easter Road and now the 22-year-old is wanted by many clubs, with Galatasaray believed to be leading the race to sign him. It is also being reported that Besiktas are also in the chase to sign him and want to get a deal done before July the 5th. However, Hibs don't want to lose Porteous and will hold out for a substantial fee. Another young Hibernian defender being linked with the move away is Josh Doig. Doig had a great campaign at Hibs and it is reported that a few English Premier League clubs are interested, with the main one being Arsenal. A £5 million fee plus a sell-on clause has apparently been set for the left-back by Hibernian, and a bidding war could happen. But at this stage no contact has been made by any clubs. But it has been no secret that Arsenal are in the hunt for a new left-back, as a backup to Kieran Tierney. Stephen Glass took over Aberdeen at the back end of the season and brought in Scott Brown as assistant manager and player, Declan Gallagher and J. Emmanuel Thomas. However, the Dons have done more business as they announced the signing of Teddy Jenks on loan from Brighton this week. Jenks, who is 19 and has represented England at under 17 and under 19 level, along with making 2 appearances for Brighton's first team. Glass said he is a good all-round central midfield player and will provide good competition in that area. Cool, there you have it guys, that is our transfer roundup done for this week. As I said, a fairly quiet week really with the links. Obviously, competitions are happening around the world at the moment. Obviously, you've got the Euros and you've got, the Copa America. So yeah, a lot of links and a lot of business does wait throughout Europe. It's a trickle effect, player buys someone, and it's obviously down with Scottish football. We know where we are at the moment in the pecking order. You sometimes rely on big teams like the big giants throughout Europe. They're waiting for a player. They see someone in the Euros that they like. They spend the big money. Then the next club below needs to find a replacement, and it's a trickle effect all the way down. So some players from Rangers and Celtic could be linked with more moves away. We're not done yet. We're only in June, and the full-on transfer window will go into full saga throughout the remaining and to the later months of the summer. But guys, if you enjoyed this video, then make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. We have plenty more Scottish football content on the channel. We do a transfer roundup every single week, and we do a lot of live streams here on the channel as well. But yeah, if you enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next week.